to the races. It gets a thumbs up.
So this is the South Yuba Bridge, which used to be the highway. The river is beautiful, but it can also be treacherous.
You've blinked your eye. You've gone from one end of North San Juan to the other. There's the general store. Downieville. So we're entering into Sierra City. We're heading into the Twisties. This is a really fun part. Pretty nice, huh? If you look over there, looks like a big valley. Over to the right.
Wow.
Yeah, like Bonanza.
Right.
It's like, you know, horses and cattle. So this is Sattley. What a quaint little town. If you didn't know any better, you would think this was Montana or Wyoming. Rain has cleaned everything out. So if we stay on this road, this will take us to 395, like Jack and I were talking about at the Vista Point. But we're going to turn right. We're going to head south on 89. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. champagne wishes and caviar dreams. This is kind of interesting. On the back side of the Sierras again, that big wide open valley down there. It's basically where we're heading. We're going to be going into Carson City. So we arrived at our first route destination, Bridgeport, California, at the Silver Maple Inn. This is where we had dinner, Jack and I. Bridgeport Inn. Quite nice. Quite right. Nice lady. Nice people here. And there we go. Here we are. You got the tour. You get some fresh air in here. That's nice. Yeah. All is good. So we're going to call it a night, and we will see you tomorrow. Motorcycle ready to go. We greeted the morning in Bridgeport, California. Breakfast. Had a nice omelet. Heading back to the hotel, packing up, and heading out. Overall, our stay in Bridgeport was fantastic. After a good night's sleep, we had time to clean up the bikes. By the way, if you're ever in the area, make sure to drop by the Bridgeport Inn. They have a nice bar and restaurant with excellent food.
Time to start off the day with a fresh tank of gasoline. On this planet called Earth, there's a special country known as the United States of America. And in this country, there's a beautiful state known as California. Within the state of California, there's a special area known as the Sierra Nevada mountain range. And the jewel of this mountain range is most certainly Yosemite Valley. As we continue our trip on this second day, our route moves through several ever-changing landscapes, commencing from our hotel in Bridgeport. The two-lane highway, known as 395, roams along a wide valley, following the Walker River, then up over a hill, cresting, and then descending into a valley where we pass Mono Lake on the left, approaching the small town of Lee Vining, where we turn right on Tioga Road, also known as the Tioga Pass. The Tioga Pass is the eastern entry point to Yosemite National Park. Tioga Road reaches the incredible height of nearly 10,000 feet above sea level, with stunning views along the way. Once over the Tioga summit, there is the Yosemite National Park East Gate, where visitors pay their entry fee. Once through the east entrance, Tioga Road runs along a beautiful meadow area called Tuolumne Meadows. The road heads south along the elevated plain, passing Tenaya Lake, then providing a spectacular lookout to the valley below at Olmstead Point. The road continues, meandering along the granite shelf, exposing huge vistas and occasional glimpses of the iconic valley below. Several stopping points along the route provide day parking for access to maintained hiking trails. Our journey reaches a key intersection where we will initially turn left at Big Oak Flat Road to make a dive into Yosemite Valley. The route descends several thousand feet into Yosemite Valley, probably the most dramatic entry to any natural park on our planet. The road then splits into a north and south side drive, passing such iconic monuments as El Capitan and Yosemite Falls, reaching its apex turnaround at the Yosemite Village Center. Here, Jack and I will have a brief lunch at the village back patio under shaded pine trees. After cooling off for lunch, Jack and I mount our bikes and head back along the valley loop, this time on Northside Drive. In essence, we made a long oval tour out to the edge of the valley floor, turned, and headed back up the incline to our initial intersection at Big Oak Flat Road, where now we would head north on Highway 120. Here, we would exit the park via Yosemite's West Gate, then opening up the throttle to enjoy the open road, following Highway 120 into Groveland. Then down a series of sweeping turns above Moccasin, passing Lake Don Pedro, and on to the historic town of Sonora.
Okay, we are leaving Bridgeport. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we had a nice big breakfast. Good news is, we're on our way. So we're going to be heading up here for about 10 miles or so, and then we're going to be turning west at Lee Vining, and then from what Jack says, we're going to have some elevation. We're basically heading where those craggly mountains are, I believe. That's Yosemite. So we'll be going up, and then he said that there are a couple really cool vista points as we make that run. So what I suggested to Jack is that he should probably be in the front. So once we get through this section here where the traffic's going slow, I'll let him come up and get in front, and then he can lead me out, and then wherever there's a really nice viewpoint, a little vista point, then he'll pull over and you can take a look. Total time is supposed to be 3.5 hours with maybe stops and things like that, and then we'll be landing down at the bottom. Lunch is a little bit questionable as far as where we might be going and what's available there. So Jack says that there's a really nice hotel at the valley floor, but he wasn't sure whether or not they had a restaurant there, and whether the restaurant was just for people staying at the hotel or what the situation was. So just kind of take it plant by ear, and then if nothing's there at the valley floor, it's not very far until you exit the park, and then once we exit the park, then we can probably find some place directly outside. So yeah, we'll make it happen. We had a nice big breakfast. I had a huge omelet, so I'm pretty much good for several hours, and yeah, we'll just see how things go. Hauling ass. Kind of curious how this audio sounds when I'm doing 80 miles an hour. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're doing 80 while talking on the radio. Maybe having a phone call conversation with somebody. Yeah, hi, how you doing? Of course, we got some jackball here. By the way, we've seen a couple of people from Burning Man traveling, and their cars, trucks, vans, all loaded up with all sorts of weird items. During the ride here, we may see a couple more stragglers coming through, but I saw a couple this morning while heading over to get a cup of coffee. It was pretty funny. See what this says. Mono Lake access. Okay, so it is Mono Lake. Yeah, Crazy Lake. Mono restaurant, terrace and lake room. Definitely not open for breakfast. Ah, cool. $6.89. Did you see that? $6.89. Oh my God. So we're in Lee Vining, where gas is $6.59. And I'm assuming we're going to be turning right fairly soon to do the Tioga Pass. $11 miles, fee required. The pass is open. Size of that. This is amazing. It's hard to express how big this valley is. And we're just getting started here. We're just starting our ride. I mean, we're not even 10 miles in. And you see this. I mean, that's like, I don't know, maybe a half a mile between you here and that mountain with the valley in between. That's just gobsmacking. You see there's still snow. Rock slide area. Yep. Gonna bungle that turn. That is hardcore. This guy. Al. Go, girl. Ah.
On the motorcycle everywhere is a viewing area.
Oh, yeah, but this is, man, I mean, I was like, it's going to be pretty cool. And it's like, oh my God.
A friend of me, I love seeing those bikes.
What's that?
A friend of me, he loves seeing those bikes. He got some. One of them.
They go forever.
Got one in South Lake. Got this one and he got an.
Oh, you do?
I do.
That is just incredible.
Yeah, I like the 1200.
So, but he also got the Honda Goldwing as well.
Oh, Groveland. Whoa.
97, I guess it was.
Yeah.
You got this one as well. You got two bikes. In front of me in Norway.
Oh, really?
You got this one and a Goldwing as
What year is your 1200?
well. No, it's not me.
Oh,
A friend of me.
a friend of yours,
I'm
yeah.
not a biker. I'm not a biker because I lost two friends in a bike accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I do respect them.
Gotta be real careful all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you got to be
I'm
super
not-
careful.
I'm not a biker because of what happened 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you know, there are things that you can see on a motorcycle that you just can't see on a car.
When I took my driver's license in 20 years or so, the teacher told me you need to look for a person expecting to leave the finish line.
Uh-huh.
That was he told me. You never know what you need. You will.
Yeah. One of my
Sad, to be honest.
Yeah. You heard of what a bucket list is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, one of my bucket list items is to rent like a BMW RT and travel around. It's like lower Germany through the Black Forest into Switzerland and Austria. Those series of roads are like the best in the world.
My friend drove Europe last year on his Honda Goldwing.
Uh-huh.
He and other friend, they drove
4,000 miles.
Europe,
Wow.
3 weeks.
We're only out for 2 days today.
How
I
much
was thinking
does
about
it
maybe
cost?
doing more,
Yes.
but
So you're renting this, you know?
pardon?
You're renting this.
No, this is mine. As a matter of fact, I bought it from him.
Okay.
He sold me this bike,
Yeah.
and then we became friends. And I called him up and I said, "Let's do a bike ride." And he's like, "Great, let's do it."
I went in.
Yeah. When do we go? When do we leave?
So, no, I'm not a biker. I'm just a driver.
Yeah, just an admirer. So, what does it look like between here and the gate? Just.
I don't know.
You never. Yeah, you're used to going the other way. Yeah.
We're almost at the gate.
Yeah, I got a feeling because that was maybe 10 miles. Do you see those cyclists? Is that crazy? I mean, if you're gonna do it, it's cool, you know.
God bless them.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we find a restroom, I gotta use the restroom.
Well, I would assume they probably have one at the gate, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, we'll stop there anyway, and
Yeah, we gotta stop there to.
very cool. So the speed limit here is 55, but nobody drives 55. It is just way too picturesque here to be driving that kind of speed and not taking it all in. So yeah, keep an eye out for the cars in front of you. But yeah, it's like a conga line of people with their jaws dropping, capturing the scenery. Oh, that's a nice lake. Yeah. Got my dinero.
How are ya?
Good.
All right.
Money well spent. Hang on a second, we get neutral.
I mean, I would think so. Oh, we're only doing credit cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Too many of you guys absconded with the loot?
We're just so remote, and having lots of cash sitting here is kind of sketchy anymore.
Yeah, the bears get to it.
Bears get it. Yeah. They just go buy beer with it. Need a map or anything?
What the? I mean, if they're free, yes, I'll take one.
For sure. There's a map and a guide.
Mm-hmm.
Just fold it up for you. And it's valid for 7 days, so if you come in and out, they'll want to see the yellow receipt here.
Okay. Sweet.
But otherwise, yeah, keep it tucked away. Have a good one.
Yeah,
Just
thanks,
be
man.
careful out there, man.
I'm psyched.
Yeah. Never been before?
Well, I've been here when I was a kid, you know, drove in, but no, never on two wheels.
All right, man. Cool.
Yeah. All right, see ya.
Take it easy.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Hello? 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 I can't. Goodbye. Alrighty then. Everybody used the restroom. We are paid. Good to go. Right now it is 11:53, so we're just shy of noon, and we're just getting started in the park proper. We had a really big breakfast, so I'm fueled up at least for the next 2 hours. And Jack said that he doesn't eat a lot during the day, so I've got some energy bars. He's hungry. Good to go. Half Dome up there. There's Half Dome. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but it's up there. All this meadow. It's beautiful. I had no idea that Yosemite was deep in respect to east-west. This is just amazing. It's one of the most beautiful meadows I've ever seen. Granite. Up there.
Tenaya Lake, our first taste of Yosemite Park.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, shit. I left my glasses again. Haha. Got another flagman coming up. Hopefully not a conga line. Look at that. It's like the snow's washed away the road. Yeah, did you see how the road was washed away? Yeah, it's like, you should see the side, it like just went ka-chunk. I would assume this is probably one of the stopping points that you would suggest.
I made a spur-of-the-moment judgment call to stop here at Olmstead Point, but man, I'm sure glad I did. You get incredible views of Half Dome and the valley below.
I've been through here 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie's been here twice, and this is your first.
Sweet! Rosie's been here.
Yeah, I came through with Annie, and I came through once on my own when I came out from Boulder. Friend's birthday, and I came back this way. That's when I got my senior lifetime pass.
Right,
So it
right.
was 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Anyway, so I came through on the blue bike,
Uh,
went back to Colorado, and then Annie and I came through on Rosie.
but you came the opposite direction,
Yeah.
came up like this.
Came
Yeah.
that way.
I think going that direction is more dramatic. You know, because you're going up in elevation and you're just sort of, everything's opening up in front of you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course, coming up this way, I saw more of that massive mountain that came up. I didn't really see all that when I was going down as much.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that initial climb in, yes, that was just like, wow. And it's so immediate too. It's like the first thing you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you've seen one Yosemite, you've pretty much seen them all. Yeah, this is where you bring the sandwiches. You hit a deli beforehand, you bring some drinks and some chips, and then you stop here, and this is where your lunch is. We should have probably done that. Just brought some sandwiches.
30 of them.
Yeah. Are you still feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I don't want to get home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
What a breathtaking location. I would have liked to have spent more time there. I can understand Jack needed to get home. In the future, I'd like to bring a camper up here to this area, spend a couple days, and explore. Now that we've hit a pinnacle point in our tour, I figured it'd be time for Jack to lead out. Give him the prime view.
Yeah, let him go in the lead for a little bit. What have you? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that big crevice down there. Boom. Which I can only assume we're going down there. I mean, that is a drop. We're past halfway. So maybe switchbacks? Amazing. So this is to the valley floor?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll follow you. "16 miles. It's definitely starting to get green and lush. Ferns. Lots of ferns on the side of the road. As a matter of fact, didn't know any better, you would think you're in Nevada City. What a big vista. Look at that. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh yeah.
Here we were at the epicenter, Yosemite Valley floor.
This is it. This is actually.
So we can go all the way in one way. Come back out.
So how do you get out? Where's the? Because this is a one-way road.
One way goes to that. Go the other way in and go around. That's what we're gonna do.
So, but where's the around?
It's down there. It's over there.
Okay, so the road is like an oval road. Sweet. Okay.
No words could adequately describe the sense of awe one feels riding in the open air, taking in such gigantic sights. It was a spiritual experience to travel that 5-mile stretch through the heart of Yosemite Valley.
Custom, baby.
There's a restaurant.
Woohoo!
Good to take a break anyway.
Yeah.
Beautiful, huh? That's where down that road is where that real expensive hotel is.
Both Jack and I were starving at that point, so we bought a couple sandwiches at the village store, along with some tall iced teas, then sat underneath the pines and enjoyed our lunch on the cool deck. We took a short stroll through the village center before heading back to the bikes.
Quick lunch. Yeah, just enough time to fill up. Head back up.
Now we were at the apex. Time to turn around and head back up the hill.
Yosemite shuttle bus to my right. So we're leaving Yosemite. We're going around the backside. There's like the way this drive works is oval, so it goes counterclockwise. So over there you see the road on the other side of that meadow. So it's kind of nice. It's a one-way, so you don't have to worry about cross traffic. It kind of reminds me of an airport. But we just had lunch. Nothing particularly to write home about. But it was food, and there was lots of shade there. That was a nice respite. So now we're off to Sonora. And I've got my GPS on my phone finally working. It hasn't been working for the longest time. I finally rebooted my phone and we're back. So we're gonna do get onto Highway 120, and then from 120 we're gonna head north on 49, and then when we get into Sonora, I'm just gonna kind of take a peek and sniff around and see what the hotel situation looks like. It looks like time will be about 5 o'clock. So we're looking good, time-wise. So it'll be basically beer o'clock, and I'm thinking instead of having to do that long haul, it said 4 hours and 30 minutes back to Nevada City, and I really don't want to make this a 2-day adventure. I'd rather make this a little bit longer. I could have dinner in Sonora wake up, and then do the Sonora grade, which might be interesting. Do the Sonora grade, back up to 395, and then cut across. Jack said that there's a way that you can cut across Tahoe on the west shore, which may just be the same, take 89 all the way around, and then depending on how I feel, whether I want to take 20 back, yeah, we'll see.
not having owned my new motorcycle Rosie for many days, this long stretch of road was a great opportunity to open up the throttle on this straight country highway and let this pony run.
So a new section of road here. This is if we took a right on the same highway that we were taking coming down on the Tioga Pass, and instead of going left to go into Yosemite Valley, we're now taking 120. We are on the right road. I thought Jack had that whole thing down. I think if we went to the left, that would take us down into the valley, and the only way back up from there would be to do like 99, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. So anyhow, we're heading through the bustling town of Groveland. Look at this, they got a saloon, the Iron Door Saloon, Charlotte Hotel. That reminds me of the old town of Washington. Very quaint. Very quaint. Ice cream shop. Pharmacy. Hostel. Doesn't look like a hostel. Back to our nav. So in 4 miles, we're going to be turning right.
was like a roller coaster ride, and I pretty much left Jack in the dust. So I eased up on the reins, let Rosie cool down to a trot so my riding partner could catch up.
So this is Sonora, yeah. So yeah, exactly. So that's all. I think I'll hang out here for a little bit, you know, and then yeah, probably up to the left here, and we can pull over and say our adieus, and then yeah.
So early on, Jack made it pretty clear that he only had 2 days to ride this tour, and he lives up the road a bit on Highway 49, so I figured he would want to peel off at this juncture. It was nearing day's end, and Sonora looked quite welcoming. A full day. I believe it was 170 miles. It felt good to lift the helmet off for the day and shed the gear. By the way, that hump under my jacket is a Camelback water dispenser. I know, I look like a tortoise with it. Maybe I'll find another solution. In the motorcycle world, this is what you call the 19th hole, where we talk about the day's ride, the ups, the downs, and all those places in between. At lunch, Jack and I discussed my making this a 3-day trip with a possible run up the Sonora Pass. The day before in Bridgeport, I spoke with a couple riding a BMW 1200 GS, and they had just arrived from riding the Sonora Pass. They said it was epic. I liked their enthusiasm, and the Sonora Inn looked like a nice place to stay. Old world charm. The Sonora Inn underwent a fairly extensive remodel. The hotel retains an old classic feel, and the rooms have modern amenities with accents reminding guests of its century-old character. Nice. Since the inn is centrally located in downtown Sonora, it was merely a 2-minute walk for dinner at the Armory Bar and Restaurant. This is a fun indoor-outdoor venue with great beers on tap, great food, and great atmosphere. Eating above. Nice place here. Beers on tap. It's a weekday. Shrimp. Tacos. Look at that. Look at this place. They do line dancing in here. Stalls. This is better than Buca de Beppo. So now it's back to my hotel room. But before hitting the pillow, I figured I'd have one last look around. Old stuff around this place. How about this? Pretty cool. Here's another, that same, what they say, 1830s. This one has a little bit better contrast. And there's a ship. It's like a Viking ship. Here we go. Got groceries. This looks like mission style. Okay, go further down. That's mission. So we can go down these hallowed halls. 1922. Does this remind you of The Shining? Danny, would you like to play with us?